Hello, P6 students. Welcome to our next radio learning program for science, as produced by Rwanda Education Board with the support from UNICEF. As you know my name, I am Teacher Gerald. Before we start our lesson today, as always, I would like you to get your pen and notebook for taking notes, doing exercises, and homework. Parents, we are grateful for the support that you are giving to the children. Now, can you remember what we learned in the last lesson? Absolutely right. We learned about air pollution. We learned about air pollution. Can you write some of the ways of controlling air pollution? This was part of our work. Our dear parents, may you move close to the learners to see if they are writing what is expected of them. Thank you. Wonderful students. Some of the ways of controlling air pollution that we learned are planting trees for forest cover and absorption of carbon dioxide. 2. Fitting vehicles' exhaust pipes with catalytic converters. Well done. Before we continue, I would invite you to join me in listening to this good message.
Nitwitaye iwacu Bruce Melody muraho neza mahoro ni Bruce Melody niko nari maze kubivuga. Hanyuma uyu munsi bafitiye ubutumwa bumeze butya: niba warabanye n'umuntu ufite ibimenyetso by'indwara ya coronavirus cyangwa se ukabuzi ko hari uzi afite ibyo bimenyetso, ukwiriye kumenyesha inzego z'ubuzima zikwegereye cyangwa ugahamagara kuri nimero 114 kugira ngo muhabwe ubutabazi. Ubutumwa burabareba, mugume mu rugo, mwoge intoki, amagara araseseka ntayoro.
Wonderful. Students, I hope you have loved the message the way I have loved it. Good. Topic of today is types of cattle and goat breeds. Can you write that one down at the top page? Types of cattle and goat breeds. Good. When I say animal breed, what we mean is a group of animals with similar quality or characteristics. When we say animal breeds, we mean a group of animals with similar quality or characteristics. There are two main types of cattle breeds. We will start with cattle breeds: the local, or we call them indigenous breeds. The local or the indigenous breeds. Foreign or exotic breeds. Foreign or exotic breeds. We will start with the local breeds. These are cattle breeds that are found locally in Rwanda. These are cattle breeds that are found locally in Rwanda. They are our native cattle that can withstand bad climate conditions and are also resistant to tropical diseases. That means they can survive with the tropical diseases. They have long legs and they can walk over long distances looking for food and pasture. They have long legs. They can walk over long distances looking for food and pasture. Their productivity is generally low, and they are small in size. Are we together, children? Great. Now, we are going to see examples of indigenous cattle breeds. Number one is Zebu cattle. They are small in size and have short humps. The dairy cattle of this breed have the ability to resist ticks and tick-borne diseases. Great. The second local breed is the longhorn cattle. The longhorn cattle that we call them Inyambo. Children, have you ever seen Inyambo? What have you seen special about them? Great! They have long horns and they are fairly large in size. Great. Now we want to see some foreign or exotic cattle breeds. The exotic breeds were introduced in Rwanda from foreign countries and can be for beef or dairy cattle. Let us start with the dairy cattle breeds. Children, when you hear the word dairy, what comes to your mind? When you hear the word dairy, what comes to your mind? Great. I've liked your responses. Some of you have mentioned chivuguto. Some of you have mentioned milk. All these, we get them from dairy plants. We get chivuguto, we get milk for our tea, and we can equally take fresh milk from the dairy plants where they sell milk. Now, great. The dairy cattle breeds, number one is Friesian. Friesian came from Holland. The Friesian is a breed that produces the largest amount of milk. Our second type of breed is called Ayrshire. Great. I spell A Y R S H I R and E. The Ayrshire originated also from Scotland. They produce about 20 liters of milk per day. They produce about 20 liters of milk per day. The third breed of the dairy cattle is called the Guernsey. The Guernsey. Write that one down. I spell Guernsey. Guernsey. This one originated from France. It can produce 17 liters of milk per day. It originated from France and can produce 17 liters of milk per day. Great.
Come along and play with us.
Well, be back. Students, we have seen the dairy cattle breeds. Let us now see the beef cattle breeds. Beef. When we talk of beef, we talk of meat. A meat from a cow is called beef. The beef cattle breeds that we have are, number one, Aberdeen Angus. Students, Say Aberdeen Angus. I'm spelling A-N-G-U-S. Aberdeen Angus. This kind of beef cattle breed came from the Aberdeen country, which is in northeastern Scotland. Are we together, students? Great. It has quality beef. The second beef cattle is called Hereford. Hereford. H-E-R-E-F-O-R-D. Hereford. The Hereford originated from England. The bulls can weigh up to 1,000 kilograms. The bulls can weigh up to 1,000 kilograms. But my friends, they eat much. Are we together? Great. The third beef cattle breed is Carolais. Carolais. C-H-A-R-O-L-A-I-S. Carolais. The Carolais originated from France. It is also big in size and can weigh up to 1,200 kilograms. It has high quality beef. Students, some cattle are kept for both milk and meat. These ones are called dual purpose cattle. The dual purpose cattle. Great.
Come along and play with us.
Wow. Now, let us see some breeds of goats. Goats are also kept at home. They are essential and they are sources of mutton and milk. Goat's meat is called mutton. M-U-T-T-O-N. Mutton. Are we together, learners? Wonderful. Breeds of goats. Local goat breeds include the small native goats of Rwanda. They are kept mainly for meat and are more resistant to diseases. Another type is the Nubian goat. The Nubian goat, it is also resistant to diseases. Now, let us look at foreign or exotic breeds of goats. Foreign or exotic breeds of goats. Good. We were going to foreign exotic breeds of goats. The first one is the Boer. B-O-E-R. The Boer. The Boer came from South Africa. It grows very, very fast. And we can cross it to have a modern kind of breed. The second is the Gala. The Gala breed is also small, but it came from Sudan. Most of them are white in color. Okay, let us now look into dairy goat breeds. Remember, goats can also be reared for milk. That is the reason why we have dairy goat breeds. Number 1, Toggenburg. I spell T-O-G-G-E-N-B-U-R-G. Toggenburg. This type of goat came from Switzerland. It can produce 3 to 4 liters of milk per day. It can produce 3 to 4 liters of milk per day. The second one is Saanen goat. The Saanen goat, Saanen, Saanen. It also came from Switzerland. It can produce 2 to 3 liters of milk per day. Before we end the lesson, I want you to get to your textbooks of Science Primary 6, where possible. Go to page 178 up to 183. Page 178 up to 183. You will find some pictures of some of the animals that we have been talking about. Go through them and see how they look like while you revise our work of today. Parents, make sure that they remain safe, but they continue doing their work given through the radio lessons and going through their books. Until we meet in our next radio lesson, bye-bye.